beauties, welcome to 2021. I am creating my very first makeup video to start the new year. I'm Cajun Beauty, a half Korean, half Caucasian chick who is obsessed with skincare, makeup, beauty, and health. This year I'm dedicated to providing you with weekly videos on how-tos on makeup, skincare, beauty, and health. And if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. And if you found any of this content helpful, please hit that thumbs up button. Hi there and welcome to 2021. I'm excited for my first video on how to do my everyday makeup. Now to begin, I like to start by tying my hair back just to get it out of my face while I'm doing my makeup. Now I've already prepped my skin with skin lotions and emulsions and toners, so if you'd like me to leave a video about that, please leave your comments in the description below. So first off, I'm going to start by putting sunscreen on before I apply my makeup. So sunscreen is like one of the most important parts of your routine in the morning. So you always want to make sure that you protect your skin. So I use a sunscreen that was recommended by my dermatologist. Of course, you can use any sunscreen that has a really high SPF. Also, just so you know, you should really reapply your sunscreen every 2 hours if you're going to be outside. And after I do my sunscreen, I kind of use like a face blur smoothing primer, and I'm using one by Etude House. So I'm just going to put that on my face, and I'm going to make sure that it's blended in. And depending on your type of skin, I tend to have oily skin, so I try to use an oil and shine control product before I put on my foundation. So this is by Smashbox, and I usually just put this in the T-zone area where I am mostly oily. So I'm just going to put that here and on my chin. So for this foundation that I'm going to use today, I got a sample from Sephora, and I have been using this product and I really love it. It's YSL All Hours Foundation. I think I'm actually going to purchase it. I'm still kind of just trying it out, but it's more of a matte foundation. So depending on your skincare, you might want to use, like I have oily skin, so I tend to try to use more of a matte foundation. You want to find a foundation that matches your type of skin. So you might have to try several out. I don't have just one foundation that I use several. If you want me to do a comparison on different types of foundations, let me know in the comments below and I can do that. I go between using a face pack from Korea to using certain types of concealers and foundations from here in the United States. So it just depends on how I'm feeling that day. And I usually like to apply with my fingers. I do have brushes sometimes I use, but my preference is just to go through and first start out using my fingers to blend it. And I use a makeup mirror that has lighting so I can see really close up at my skin as I'm doing this, so I don't miss spots. So you want to make sure that you have a really good makeup mirror with lighting. And so to get the extra spots on my face, I kind of use this little makeup sponge, and I just press and make sure that that my makeup is all blended in, that my foundation is all blended in. So this is what my skin looks like after I've placed the foundation on. So after I place the foundation, I'm going to put concealer around my eyes. And I will put the links to all the products that I'm using in the description below. So I won't be describing exactly the name of the product, but this is a concealer jumbo pen. And I usually just put that around my eyes. And I also kind of put it into my eyebrow because I'm going to do my eyebrows as well. So I like to kind of have a primer for my eyebrows. And I'm going to use this under eye primer from IT Cosmetics, and I'm going to place this underneath my eye. And then I'm going to take a concealer brush. This is a concealer brush from Sephora, and I'm just going to blend in that concealer around my eye. And so this is what it looks like when it's all blended in. And so then after my concealer, I am going to apply blush, and I'm going to use this Nudes Matte All Over Blush color. It's in Sunset Strip. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place it right here, and I'm just going to take the pen and apply this blush, and then I'm going to blend it in with my fingers. Make sure that it's fully blended in. And what I love about this makeup stick is that you can use it for blush and you can use it as a lipstick. So I'm also going to use it on my lips as a lipstick. I love makeup sticks that you can use for your blush and for your lips because it's easy to take when you're traveling as well. And so here's what it looks like with the lipstick. And then I'm also going to prime my eyes before I place my eyeshadow with this Urban Decay eye primer. So I'm just gonna place it above my eye on top, and I also do it below. And I go into the eyebrows as well since I'm going to do the eyebrows. So I'm just going to make sure that I kind of rub that in and make sure that it's all well blended. And if you don't feel like you have enough blush on, you can always just keep adding. That's the nice thing about these sticks is that you can just keep adding a little bit more and increase the intensity as you go along, depending on the look that you're looking for. So now, here's what it looks like. I have my foundation, lipstick, and blush, and I have prepped my eyes. Now for my lips, I'm also going to use a little bit of this lip gloss, just to give it a little bit of shine in the middle. And that's what it looks like. So now for the eyebrows. I like to use or create a straight eyebrow. Now, I know I mentioned in my videos I'm half Korean, half Caucasian, so I use a lot of Korean products. I think that their makeup products are really, really good, especially for the lips, the eyebrows, and the foundation. So they tend to, Koreans like to have more of a straight eyebrow. I know in the United States they like to do more of a higher arch. I prefer more of a straight eyebrow. So that's the look that I'm going for, and that's what I'm going to show you today. What I'm going to do is I have two ends to my eyebrow definer. So this is it's Skin from Korea, and this side has a brush, and this side has, like, you can see the product that you're going to put on your eyebrow. So it's kind of like a stick. So I'm just going to make sure that I kind of comb out my eyebrow first. Then it's going to be very hard for me to show in the video. I'm just going to create this straight line all the way. So with the stick. So, and right now I'm using a mirror because it's magnified 10 times. So I can see really close up in what I'm doing. So I'll show you after. I'm going to explain as I go. So I start right here, about right here. You can put like your pen to your eye, and this is where your eyebrow should start. And I'm just creating this straight line all the way across. And then I'm going to fill in the rest of the brow with the stick. And so there you go. That's the difference between this eyebrow, which is done, and this eyebrow on the left, which is not done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do the left side now. I'm going to do this straight line again. Okay, so I've done the left eyebrow now. So you see I have a straight eyebrow. Now I'm going to take the other side again, and I'm just going to blend in that color. So I'm just going to take it, I'm going to blend in what I've just placed on my eyebrows, so that way it's a little bit more natural looking. And there you have it. There's the eyebrows. Okay, so now after the eyebrows, I've already done the primer on my eyes. So now I'm going to start with the eyeshadow. And so I like to use an eyeshadow longwear cream stick. This is one by Bobbi Brown, and it's a golden pink color. And what I like to do is I just like to go around the eye and place the makeup there. So this is what it looks like with the golden pink on one eye. And don't worry about it if it looks a little messy, because you're always going to go back and blend everything in. So now I'm going to do the left eye. I'm just going to go around the outer part of my eye, and there you have it. And so now I'm going to use an eyeshadow, a very light eyeshadow for every day. It's by Stila. It's called Kitten. So I'm going to take my eyeshadow brush and I'm going to dip it in. And I'm just going to place it on my lid. Now I just do usually like the lower part of the lid and a little bit of the upper part. It's a very beautiful color with a little bit of a shimmer. And so this is what both eyes look like with the Stila eyeshadow. Alright, so now I'm going to take a blending brush for your eyes, and I'm just going to blend that all in together so there's no harsh lines. I'm just going to blend in around the outside of my eyes. Okay, and before I do another part of my eye, I'm going to put a little bit of highlighter on my cheeks and on my nose and above my eyebrows. And I like this palette by Anastasia. It's the Nicole Guerrera Guerrera. I don't know if I said it right. It's her palette, and I'm going to use Kitty Cat, and I'm going to use my highlighting brush, and I'm going to place it above the cheeks, and I'm going to place it on the center of my nose and a little bit above my eyebrows, and then I'm just going to blend that in with the other side of my brush. You can always use your finger too. I think I put a little bit too high. I'm going to use the blending brush, and if the blush doesn't do it for you, or the brush, you can always just use your finger and finish it up. So there's the highlighter. All right, and also what I like to do is I like a little bit of sparkle on my eyes. It's very feminine and girly. You can always skip certain pieces if you think it's too much for your everyday. I like to put a little bit of sparkle. This is a Korean product by Misha, Dewy Glossy Eyes. And it's like a gold shimmer. So put a little bit over the cheeks. It just gives you a little bit of some shine and glitter. I like to put it in the corner of my eyes and the outer part of my eyes underneath. So here you can see. This side has it, this side does not. It's very subtle, but it's still very, very pretty. So now the favorite part of my routine is the eyes. So for me, it's very important, the eyes, the eyeliner actually, and I use a liquid eyeliner by Tarte. It's double take eyeliner, and I like to create a winged eyeliner. Now you might want to create a different kind of look, but for me, for my everyday, because I have almond shaped eyes, because I am half Korean, I like to do the winged look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start more like towards the end of my eye, and I'm going to create this winged look. So I'm going to use my makeup mirror, and I'm going to start, and you can always pull your eye a little bit if it helps, and it creates a straighter line. So I'm going to start by winging it out, and then I'm going to start at the bottom. So this is like I created this wing line, and so I created another line from the bottom, and now I'm going to fill it in. So now you see I have my eyeliner, a winged eyeliner, half of the eye. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to fill in the front part, but I'm going to do it very, very thin. That's why I do it last, because I have very small eyes. Now, if you have bigger eyes, you might be able to get away with a thicker line, but I have to be very careful because of the thinness of my eye, or my lid is not very big because I'm Asian, so. Okay, so now I've done the whole eye. I've created a very thin line in the front. So now I'm just going to do the left eye. This is what the right eye looks like. And now I'm going to go and I'm going to do the same thing on the left eye. All right, so I have the winged eye. Now I'm going to fill in the front part of the left eye. Okay, so now my eyes are lined. Now I'm going to do the bottom part of my eye with Perfectly Defined Gel Eyeliner by Bobbi Brown. So this is for the inside inner rim of the bottom part of your eye. I love this eyeliner. So I'm just going to go, you can do the whole under eye. Now because my eyes are smaller, I just usually do the inside part right here and then the inner corner, and I leave some space. So I will show you that. So I've only done the liner right here, and then I'm going to do it on the inner corner. And then I leave some space in between. So it's a little bit different, but I don't like to do the full eye rim. And then I like to do the upper part of the lid as well. A lot of people forget that piece. So you can go underneath the lid here, and you can place the eyeliner and go all the way around and fill in that corner. So that is the left eye. Now I'm going to go and do the same thing on the right eye. Right, so this is the look with the eyeliner. Now we're going to take the mascara. First I'm going to curl my lashes with the Eyeshadow eyelash curler. So this is one side that's curled, and the second side is curled. So now what I'm going to do is use a lash primer by Lancome. It's a CILS Booster XL, and I'm going to prep my lashes before I place the mascara on. So this is more like an eyelash conditioner. So the left side is prepped. I'm going to do the right side. And you also want to prep the bottom. So here are my lashes with the primer. It's white. I don't really like to let it dry because I don't want it to be hard for when I place the mascara on. So I put the mascara on right away. And I'm using this mascara by Lancome, Monsieur Big. When I do the mascara, you kind of want to wiggle it as you put it on, but this is the left eye with mascara. The right eye does not have any mascara yet. So this is the left and right eye with mascara. So another thing that I want to put on is, if you have oily skin, you might want to use something for oil control. Now I use this product from Korea. It's an oil control film pack. So I like to put that in my T-zone area because I tend to get oily. And this is by APU. And so this oil pack, you can just take a little bit, place it on your T-zone area. Wherever you are oily, you want to kind of find the routine that works for you. So I'm really oily in the T-zone, so I'm just going to place that film pack there. Last thing I want to do is I want to set the makeup on my face. So I'm going to use this Cover FX High Performance Setting Spray. So I'm just going to spray a little bit of that on my face. And I'm just going to press it in. It's like a little bit of a water-based product, but it gives you a little bit of a glow. And so that's it. That's my final look. This is my everyday makeup look. Thank you for watching.